What's up and good morning everyone. Today's project, I'm gonna be building some speaker towers. This is gonna be a couple part series because these are gonna take a while. I'm building them a little bit different than the other times I've built them. The other times I've just built straight up rectangle boxes with ports in the front and like 4 to 8 speakers. These ones I am going to be, it's called kerfing the wood. So you put a bunch of slit or cuts, I'll show you here. It's a piece of plywood. So you have all the layers in the plywood and so you put a bunch of cuts in it. This one didn't turn out very good because I didn't go deep enough. You want to go pretty much, you want to leave about a 1/16 of an inch of material left over at the bottom. That's about 1/8 of an inch. And you want to have the cuts, you want to have about a blade width of material left over. So this one, on this side, turned out better. I broke it all, I was trying different stuff, but off camera I made the sub enclosure because this is going to be 2 speaker towers with a sub. And I'm sure lots of you guys know how a normal ported sub enclosure looks like. It's just got the slot port on the side or in the middle or whatever. But this one I curved it, I'll show you. It looks like crap because I'm using this glue because you have a whole bunch of cuts in there. So I put that glue in between those cuts and then, I forget what kind of glue it's called, but you spray water on it and it expands and it fills the gaps. So it's just in the middle of expanding. You can kind of see it there. I tried to wood glue it first and I ended up using like half a freaking bottle of wood glue, like a jug. So I said, screw that. This side's all got wood glue, it looks like crap. But yeah, the front, so that's what it looks like. So you can actually bend the plywood, it looks way, way better. So that's how these towers are gonna look. So a normal speaker tower, it looks kind of like that. So you have your speakers and it's a rectangle. But this one, it's going to be that shape. So this is the front, this is the back. It's going to be ported out the back. So I'm going to be using 6.5 probably. And so this will be the front. It'll curve around. So I got to cut out 10 pieces, the exact size this. I made a little template thing. So I'm going to trace this out on a piece of wood, cut it out 10 times because I'm going to have one of these as the base and then in between each set of speakers and then the top. So there's 5 in each tower. I need to cut out 10 of them. So may as well let's start cutting here. Got all 10 of them cut out. What a pain in the ass. Now I'm just gonna clean up the edges a little bit. I'm gonna sand them. You'll never see them, but I still want them to look good. All right, let's get sanded. Shit, my lens is all fucking sawdusty. Done cutting out all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 of them. So now, how I'm gonna make these boxes is I'm gonna curve those kerf notches. I'm gonna curve all along here. And so one of these will be, this will be kind of like the base. And then I will bend that piece of wood around, all the way around each side. It'll look pretty sweet. Hopefully it works. Let's cut this sheet in half and start the fun part of making a bunch of damn cuts.
Oh, where's the safety glass?
Oh, safety last, my friend. Okay, that looks good. Let's build a huge workbench and not be able to use it. Bam!
Got cleaning to do.
Yeah. Bet you'll never hear that again.
Not on camera.
That saw is the tits, I tell ya. Whew. Now, I'm going to be setting my blade depth. So, as there's layers in the plywood, in this plywood there's 5 layers. So you want to adjust your blade. You're probably about halfway through the very last layer. Oh, you fucker! Wrong way! Didn't mean to do that. Ha! Dummy! Come on now, where's the thing? There it is. We'll try that. Kind of see where the blade is. Probably 2/3 through that last layer. You see the layers? We're gonna try that and see how that does. I'm gonna mark my marks every 1/2 inch. Okay. Good enough. Now, I got a pen all over me. When we're pressing it like this, about that far, these are already touching. So we need to put more cuts just in this section here. So I'll put some more cuts in there and then we'll see if we can bend her. Broke these out, so there's nothing for it to bind on. I could try that. Yeah, fuck me! Too much stress right on this point, right at the corner here. So what I'm gonna try it again, but I'm gonna put relief cuts in here too. And then just to see if like it can start bending here and slowly make that corner. If that won't work, then I'd have to round these corners over a little bit more so they're not so aggressive, even though they're not that aggressive. But you gotta do what you gotta do. So I'm gonna try that with this side. All right, I did these cuts every 1/4 inch. Well, got her. Wonder if I clamped it there and let it dry. This is fun to do by yourself. Fuck me. So I actually rounded it over a little bit more. Makes it less of a sharp turn. So now, look at that. Hugs it pretty good. Now I gotta make that little cut on all 10 of those. So, about starting there, we'll do cuts every 1/4 inch. And then it'll fold around like that. And then probably starting where this cut is, then we'll do 1/2 inch cuts like that. 1/2 inch cuts all the way across here. Not looking forward to that many cuts. And it better frickin' work because it's gonna take a long time. So guess I'll make a little time lapse or something. All right, let's get to it. Alright, I just marked all the... Oh, shit! I just marked all the lines, so these are all going to be my little cuts. Now we gotta cut all these goddamn fucking slits. I'm going to double check the depth of my blade because this is a different sheet. Just to make sure, because I don't want to start cutting and then go pick it up and it's in a million fucking pieces and I say fuck it and give up. And, you know. Oh fuck, that light's bright. Okay, let's cut some more wood. 'Cause I just love working with wood. Check that out. That's 1/2. Fuck me, I'm dying.
See, on that bend right there, it's a pretty tight bend, so that's why I made smaller cuts, and then all these are bigger.
Yeah, that's probably all for part 1. Part 2, I'll probably have both of them all cut up, and in part 2 we'll probably soak the wood and start nailing it together and seeing what it actually looks like. Maybe in part 2 we'll go over some of the stereo stuff that the speakers and stuff I want to put in here. But yeah, I got a lot more cutting to do. Like this video. This is very time consuming, so lots of hours going into this. So subscribe if you really want to see what these look like. I'll be posting another video in a few days probably. Alright, you guys have a good night.